If God crafted Satan as the epitome of perfection, whence did the shadows within him emerge? How could a world crafted by a flawless creator become tainted with darkness? Such mysteries probe the depths of Satan's initial stirrings towards malevolence. Like all celestial entities, Satan was fashioned through the divine workings of the Son, as reflected in John 1:13. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. The nature of free will. In the grand design of creation, both humans and celestial beings were endowed with a profound and perilous gift, free will. This capability, bestowed upon creatures like Satan, once an exemplar of beauty and splendor, afforded the liberty to forge one's own destiny. The potential to choose, inherently fraught with the peril of both loyalty and betrayal, set the stage for a dramatic descent into rebellion. Satan's choice to defy God, aspiring to ascend to heights equal to the Creator himself, stemmed from his exercise of free will. This decision reflects a chilling truth. Even beings of perfect origin can harbor the seeds of corruption. It was not a flaw in his creation that led to his fall, but rather a deliberate pivot towards self-aggrandizement. This pivotal moment in celestial history unveils the stark reality that the gift of free will, while a mark of autonomy, also introduces the potential for chaos and darkness, disrupting the divine order and sowing the seeds of eternal conflict. The origin of sin and pride. Satan's descent into darkness was marked not only by the exercise of free will, but also by the emergence of sin, specifically pride, within his essence. This transformation poses a profound theological puzzle. How did pride originate within a being of perfect creation? The scriptures provide some insight, albeit through allegorical layers that blend historical and spiritual truths. In the poetic allegories of Isaiah 14:12-15 and Ezekiel 28:12-17, where the fall of a heavenly being is depicted, we see the subtle yet profound emergence of pride. These passages, while directly addressing earthly kings, are traditionally interpreted as mirrors reflecting Satan's spiritual fall. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn! You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens, I will raise my throne above the stars of God, I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon, declares Isaiah. These words encapsulate the core of Satan's sin, pride. His desire to ascend to the heavens and to raise his throne above the stars of God signifies an ambition to not just equal, but to surpass his Creator, a direct contradiction to the natural order established by God. This ambition marked a pivotal shift from a state of perfect obedience to a stance of open rebellion, driven by a newfound aspiration for power and dominion. Theologically, this emergence of sin within Satan is intriguing because it introduces the concept that sin, specifically pride, can manifest as a corruption of something inherently good, freedom and beauty. Augustine's theory posits that evil arises not as a created substance, but as a privation or corruption of good. Thus, Satan's wickedness arose from a perversion of his free will and his intrinsic excellence, turning his gifts into tools for rebellion. This shift underlines a central theme in Christian doctrine. The greatest of virtues, when twisted by self-centered ambition, can lead to the darkest of vices. This narrative of pride leading to downfall not only serves as a cautionary tale, but also deepens the mystery of evil's presence in a world created by a perfect God. It challenges believers to reflect on the nature of freedom and the responsibilities it entails, illustrating how the greatest gifts can lead to the gravest consequences when misused. Theological interpretations. The transformation of Satan from a beacon of perfection to a harbinger of darkness has intrigued theologians for centuries, prompting various interpretations of how evil can manifest in a seemingly perfect creation. One influential perspective is offered by St. Augustine, who posited that evil does not exist as a positive entity, but rather as a privatio boni, a privation of good. According to this view, evil is essentially the absence or corruption of good, and thus it is not created by God, but emerges from the misuse or distortion of what is inherently good. This framework helps to contextualize Satan's fall. Originally embodying the pinnacle of God's creation, Satan's turn towards pride and rebellion represents a departure from the good, a twisting of his will and nature from their intended purpose. Augustine's concept implies that evil entered the world not through divine creation, but through the creature's autonomous actions that deviated from their original goodness. Moreover, this theological narrative emphasizes the dynamic nature of free will and its implications. The freedom to choose, while a testament to the love and trust God places in his creatures, also entails the risk of choosing against God's will. This dual potential highlights the profound moral and spiritual responsibilities that come with free will. Satan's misuse of his free will, driven by pride, is seen as the archetype of how free will can lead to moral fallibility and spiritual ruin. Another theological viewpoint considers the implications of such a fall within the larger cosmic drama. In this view, Satan's rebellion and the ensuing spread of evil serve as a backdrop for the unfolding of God's redemptive plan through Christ. From this perspective, the narrative of fall and redemption is not merely a historical or spiritual account, but a cosmic battle over free will, virtue, and the ultimate reconciliation of fallen creation with divine goodness. Thus, these theological interpretations provide a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding the existence of evil and the moral struggles inherent in free will. They also reflect on the broader spiritual economy, where human and angelic actions resonate beyond individual choices and impact the entire creation, echoing through the ages as part of a grand divine narrative that seeks to restore all things to their original state of perfection. The saga of Satan, from his exalted beginnings to his fall into the abyss of rebellion, not only illuminates the perils of pride and the misuse of free will, but also serves as a pivotal chapter in the grand narrative of creation and redemption.